Hi Pisces, welcome to your weekly love readings. These will be from the 29th until the 3rd of July. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment down in the comment section below. Also, these are general love readings, so they're not going to resonate with every single person every single week. If it's not resonating with you this week, that's okay. Hit the notification button if you haven't already, and then go and check out one of the other tarot readers here on YouTube. All right, let's see what we've got for collective. I'll be finishing this reading with a 3-card pick a card too, so hang around for that if you're interested. All right, love messages for Pisces collective, please. Pisces collective, 29th of June, 3rd July. Pisces collective, there we go. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. I've gone back to the old camera view too because it's just a bit easier for me. Oh yeah, you guys are stressed out, maybe being kept awake at night, not sleeping right, out of balance, out of whack. Love messages. Oh gosh, I just heard, I can't eat, I can't sleep anymore. Lots of songs coming through readings this week. Don't know what that's about. Queen of Cups. Could be dealing with another water sign. 2 more please for Pisces. Oh, and there's your card in the upright. Queen of Wands in reverse. Okay, a lot happening here, Pisces. 2 queens, 1 in the upright, 1 in the reverse. Your card. But I think this is about you trying to keep your emotions to yourself, because it's telling me here that you're becoming a bit overwhelmed, or you're going to be overwhelmed, like if you keep doing this. What's the Queen of Wands in reverse? Thank you. You're trying to adjust to the changes that are going on, but that's what's overwhelming you. You're not really like you're not unsatisfied with things. You got the 9 of Cups here. Like things are going in your favor, and you know that. But I think it's almost like you're just struggling to get into line with a new routine. And it could be the routine of releasing the past. Let's see what we've got here. What's the 9 of Swords? Yeah, there's definitely been some stress and anxiety about missed love opportunity in the past. I think you're actually through this though. I think you've already started to deal with this. This was someone that, you know, okay, Queen and King pulling through. And I did read this as you, and I am reading this as your other person. So you were or may still be a soul match, because it's 2 of the same suit, both in reverse. So probably in separation at the moment. But this is someone that just couldn't stick to their word, couldn't deliver what they were promising. And, you know, when this ended, you had a lot of sleepless nights. Temperance. Yeah. It was a decision that had to be made, even though I think you actually cut them off. Or you agreed to break up in the relationship, because even though you knew it was going to throw you out totally out of whack, and it was not what you truly wanted, you knew it was for your higher good. It was the right decision to be making. What's the Queen of Cups? I feel you're coming through as Queen of Cups and Queen of Wands, to be quite honest. And they're different aspects of yourself. Yeah, Queen of Cups, Empress. Like this is you really getting hold of life again. Whether you're male or female, this is you kind of going, oh, okay, I've gone through this and I'm starting to feel okay again. But there's still this element of, there's a difference between you projecting you're okay and being okay. One more for Empress. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, because you're actually on the surface coming off as I'm in control with the Empress, and everything's fine, and I'm full of love and caring, and I want to just be generous to everyone. And underneath you're like, oh my God, I'm so unstable. I don't know mentally if I can cope with this. And then because you're not actually addressing this and you're just keeping it hidden, that's where it's going to be a problem, because you've got all of these opportunities, and if you're too busy being mentally overwhelmed, you're going to find it very difficult to navigate and successfully realize these opportunities that are about to come your way. So it's almost like you need to focus on this is your key, the moon. Yeah, but you're stubborn. You're being stubborn about this. You're stubbornly refusing to get help or acknowledge that you have these feelings. You're closing the door on it, the world. It's like, I'm not opening the door to my emotions. It's too dangerous. Stubbornly refusing to go back and revisit anything that is unresolved. Thoughts and feelings, please, for my Pisces collective. Yeah, you're like, I don't want to think about it. There's that. The Six of Swords came out. One more, please. Yeah. You're like, I'm not giving it any more attention. I just want to move on. I don't want to even entertain anything to do with the past. You've created a mental block for yourself, and it's a coping mechanism. But you need to just be aware, which is fine. You just need to be aware that you can't leave it there forever, because it's actually going to impact you down the track, and you will be forced to go back and relook at it. Now, there's no real other person in this, because I think this is from the past. So I'm going to actually do what's coming towards you. What's coming towards the Pisces collective? Who? Okay, yeah. So you're actually heading for... You're going to have to go back and revisit those emotions, because it's going to actually take you to nearly break to then revisit. And she's looking directly at that hurt. She has to go in and communicate about this pain that's happened in the past. You've got the Lovers in reverse on the bottom of the deck, incidentally, too. So this is all about this breakup, this separation between the two of you. And it scarred you. It scarred your soul. What's the most likely outcome here, please? I'm only going to take 2 for outcome. Okay. 2 of Cups in reverse. Again, highlighting this, the very deep soul connection that you had with this person. Okay, so there's definitely some regret, and the regret may be that you didn't actually deal with this. I don't think you've got regret about this person, but I actually think you have regret about, and this is probably more at the moment, you've got a regret about ever meeting this person. So I feel like you regret ever meeting this person, and that's not right. That shouldn't be how you feel, and that's trauma talk. You need to process the trauma, because if you don't process it, like I said, it's coming back, it's going to affect you, and you're going to be forced to look at it. All right, let's do advice. Pisces. I nearly did a Richard Lopp then. Oh, I can't steal his words. I love him too much to steal his words. All right, advice. Okay. So its balance will be restored. Well, actually, you need to restore balance before you miss this opportunity. Again, this possibility of missing out on something amazing keeps coming up again. You need to get the balance right in your head. You need to restore the balance in your head. But even if you do miss this opportunity, there will be others. So this is good. So if you feel like you've recently missed an opportunity and you're thinking, oh my God, it's done, incorrect. Because I know what some of you will be thinking. No, Spirit's saying if you have recently missed an opportunity, that's okay. There will be others, but you need to keep working on yourself. You need to try and fix this. You know, whether you need to go see a counselor or a psychologist or whatever, you need to reach out, stop being stubborn, stop closing off, and actually seek help and guidance and someone that can actually help you. There. All right, let's go, Romance Angel. Forgiving and learning. This is all about understanding that even though you've been through hardship and even though some terrible things have happened that maybe you can't explain and you often probably sit there and go, why me? This is about forgiving yourself, forgiving the other people that are involved, not carrying that burden of self-loathing and, you know, even I want to say hatred, but it's too strong for other people. And then learning from it, taking reflection. Now, that doesn't mean that you take the blame, because often when I say you can learn from any experience, people come back at me and say, you know, well, I was in an abusive domestic violence, you know, situation, and how can I have learned from that? You absolutely can learn from that. You've learned how strong you are. You've learned what you will not tolerate anymore. You've learned to probably identify people like that much easier and be a little bit more discerning about who you are trusting. Does that make it your fault? Absolutely not. But it gave you new skills in life. Okay. All right. Hopefully that isn't your scenario. So hopefully you haven't had a DV situation, but if you have, please reach out and get help. And certainly if that has come up and come through, because a lot of the time I just speak without thinking and I don't remember what has happened in a lot of the readings. If this has come up because this is your past, then please, Spirit is very clearly asking you to go and get help about it, because you shouldn't deal with it on your own if you can't, and you shouldn't feel like you have to deal with it on your own, because you don't. Okay. All right, let's do a 3-card pick a card as promised. Think of a question that you would like answered. It doesn't need to be in relation to this reading. I'm going to draw 3 cards, work out which card you're most drawn to, and then I'll turn them over one by one. So card number 1, card number 2, and card number 3. All right. Okay, so think about which card you're most drawn to. If you need to press pause the recording rather, please do so. All right, card number 1 is about forgiveness. Like, I can't, out of all the 78 by 2 cards, you know, to get 2 telling you the same thing. And I really believe this is about forgiving yourself as much as the other person. Card number 2, your answer is get more information. And card number 3, your answer is improving health. Now that might be in relation to mental health, particularly if we're talking about reaching out and getting help, okay? All right, that's what I've got for you, Pisces Collective. Oh, the light just went out. Did you all see that? That is a definite yes. Again, coming out when I'm talking about getting help. So this very much must resonate with, even if it resonates with one of you and helps you, this message is for you. If you're going, oh my God, I've been thinking about getting help, maybe I do need help. Yes, this message is for you very clearly. All right. Thanks, Pisces. I will talk to you all for the weekend reads. Have a great week. See you soon.